Good evening and welcome back to Peny Radio. Today is another wonderful day and we're back, we're live, we're bringing you time with the counselor. Wherever you are, choir friend, choir brother, tell them that we're live and we're bringing you time with the counselor. The counselor is here and we're here to continue. We're still on this wonderful series. We're still talking about blended family system, and today we're going to push it a step further. So for those who have been following, you know where we are now, and today we want to look at the children. Okay, so but before then, I want you to help me welcome the counselor into the studio. He's here, he's ready. So wherever you are, if you're also ready, you help me welcome Counsellor Tony back into the studio. Counsellor Tony, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, and thank you very much for hosting me this evening. I'm very much privileged to be here again.
We thank God for bringing you here.
Thank you.
Yes. So today we want to look at stepchildren. Okay, looking at the stepchildren in the blended family system.
That's right.
Something that I know you know too comfortable calling them step, but whether you like it or yes, today you have to deal with it. So I'll just leave this in your hands so that you carry us along.
So last week we looked at what is yours, what is mine, and what is ours. We established the fact that you need to establish some principles in order to guide yourself and guide the family and guide even the children. Today it's important for us to look at the children in the marriage. And these children, will call them stepchildren. Even though I've been running away from it, I think that will be an easy word for everyone to understand. So these stepchildren are children who are brought into the marriage from their former or their previous family. Their previous family into a new family. They are either becoming a stepchild to their father, to the man, or a stepson or daughter to, depending on where they find themselves. This evening, it is important for us to establish that the success and the failure of this marriage will partly depend on these children. Whether is the man coming in with his child or the woman coming in with her child, or both of them are coming in with their children. We established the fact last week that these children should be seen as our children, and nothing should be done to separate them. We shouldn't create the impression that you are mine and that is hers or that is his. These children, like we said, the success and the failure, the progress and the stagnancy of the marriage partly depends on them. So tonight is important for us to look at them. It's important for us to talk to them and also talk to we, the parents, as well. Like we said, it's no one's fault. It's not the man's fault. It's not the woman's fault. Nobody goes into relationship or into marriage with the intention that after some year we are going to part. It is also not the fault of anybody to go into marriage and have one of them die. So it is not the fault of the children as well.
Okay.
Sometimes when these children come into the marriage, then the reality begins to dawn on them. Children, like I said, who are brought into blended family have different expectations. They have different expectations. One, they have different level of fears. They have different character. They have different attitude, and they have different values.
Okay.
You understand? The children coming into the marriage have different expectations.
Okay.
They also have different level of fears.
Okay.
They have different characters. They have different attitudes. And they also have different values.
Okay.
Now, the child's expectation may be that this man is going to be a better father than my biological father. Or this woman is going to be a better woman than my biological mother. Depending on how probably the relationship started before it turns into marriage. Notwithstanding, like we said the other day, the initial stage of the relationship may be full of deception, full of pretense, and these underlying factors cannot be properly defined by the children.
Sure.
So they enter with a lot of positive expectations. Other times there may be red flags that either their father or their mother may be ignoring, and this child will be seeing it, so it develops fear.
Okay.
So we said these children coming into the marriage may also have different level of fears. So what you, the father, or you, the biological mother, you are seeing and ignoring, seeing and believing that, oh, it will change. The child may be seeing it and will create a lot of fear in that child. So we saying that involve the child in your decision of remarrying or coming into a blended family system. Involve them. Find out what their expectations are. Find out what their fears are. We said these children may also have different characters. They may have different characters. And these characters may again or may not enhance the success of the marriage. So it's important. It's not just about the two of us making the decision.
Okay.
Let us involve the children, irrespective of their ages.
Okay.
Let us involve them in discussion. Let us know their expectations and their fears.
Okay.
If we're able to tell their expectations and we're able to tell their fears, then as adults, we'll be able to what? Make a headway. We will know where to draw the line. Some may come in with bad characters. Others too will come in with good characters. Others too may come to influence your biological child positively or negatively. So it is important for you as parents to know who these children are.
Okay.
It's not just about the mother who you are so much in love with. I don't know what love is that. It's not just about their father, the father whom you are so much in love with. Look at the children also. Look at their character. So that you don't bring them into the marriage and later be thinking of, because of these children, we're going to end it. Because of your child, we are going to end it. Look at them. Study them. Can you blend? Because they also form part of the blending. The last time I said it is called blending because it's just like adding sugar to your tea, or to your Lipton.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
You add it such that if it becomes too much, it is sweet. Though, but you can't drink.
Yeah.
If it is not also, you find it difficult to drink. Of course, if doctor asks you not to. But what I'm saying is that the sugar in your beverage should be adequate enough for you to what? Drink. Therefore, the children coming into the marriage also form part of the family. So know their character. If you know their character, then you will be able to work around it. So you don't tell your children not to play with your wife's children, or not to play with your husband's children. Because their children, they will, whatever you do, they will play together.
Yeah.
They will share things together. They will share ideas together. Unless, of course, they are adults. Even if they are adults, we are saying that both of them are your children. They are yours. Therefore, you have a responsibility of grooming them, of bringing them together, blending them. Let them find a good place in that marriage. Very, very important. So, one's character will influence the other. We said they also have different attitudes. These children have different attitudes. And someone defined attitude as what you do over and over and over, and you cannot stop. Or what you've been doing and you are known for. And that is your character. And that's your attitude, sorry. So it's important for you to, as a mother or as a father, know those children or that child's attitude. If he's angry, how he's able to handle it. When he's happy, the way he's able to handle it. If he needs something, the way he goes about asking for it. You understand?
Yeah.
Few of these things should not be pushed down the drain. They are critical and must be considered.
Sure.
As we both make that decision. Is very, very important. So that you don't insult the child by reason of the mother or the father who is living his or her life somewhere, or who is even in the grave. You understand what I'm talking about? These children have their own fears. They want to believe that how their biological mother or father was treating them, they receive the same treatment. You understand? So they continue to develop their attitude or their character from there.
Okay.
We said the children also have some values.
Okay.
And these values are ability to identify what is important and what is not important.
Okay.
What to deem as immediate and what is not immediate. So that if you are expecting him or her to finish a task at a point in time, you set an ultimatum for them.
Okay.
And that child is not able to meet it. We are saying that those children also have values. There are things that are important to them and there are things that are not important to them. So know their values. Don't undermine their values. There is a point in time they feel more important. And you need to know.
Yeah.
You need to know. Don't undermine them. When they begin to feel disrespected, they'll disrespect you as well. And I know one of what is causing a lot of, troubles, challenges. Let me take the troubles out. Challenges in blended family, apart from money we mentioned the other day, is when these children become disrespectful, when they become arrogant, when they become selfish. When they don't want to give honor to their mother, their residential mother or father. You know what? Sometimes because someone is feeding them with wrong information.
Yeah.
You understand? Either their own mother or a family member from who the distance parent. You understand?
Yeah.
Giving them all the reasons why they should disrespect. Of course, they won't say it direct, like go and disrespect your stepdad or go and disrespect your. But the kind of information they give them, then these children will begin to act out. They become negative. They begin to analyze the stepdads. I don't want to, but what I'm trying to say, they begin to, analyze their father's actions as negative, as not loving them. So it is important for us to talk to our children as we agree with each other. Living with stepchildren will be very, very challenging. But with open communication. So now living with them and it challenges how to overcome them step by step to in fact overcome the challenges that comes with living with stepchildren. We said there should be open communication.
Okay.
Yes, open communication. Have a sincere talk with them. Let them know that you love their mother and you love them as well. Just as you expect the best from their mother, the same you expect the best from them.
Okay.
Just as you want your children to do well, the same you want them to also do well. So there is no difference between them. And they should not do anything to create any differences.
Sure.
They should rather work hard. Yes, talk to them. They are human beings. They will understand. Look, show it. let them feel what you are saying. Let them touch what you are saying. Let them touch the love you are talking about. There should be what? Open communication.
Sure.
There should be mutual respect. Number 2, mutual respect. Sometimes you may think these children don't understand respect, or they don't know what respect is. I'm telling you, they have values.
Yeah.
So, as a mother, as a father, you need to respect them. Let them feel that respect. If you want them to say please, start with please, and it will come involuntarily. You understand what I'm talking about? If you want sorry, start with sorry. And you hear them say sorry without even you teaching them. They have values. You understand what I'm talking about? So you don't treat them anyhow and expect them to treat you. No. The how you treat them, that is how they will also treat you. So there should be mutual what? Respect.
I think sometimes we even forget that children are also humans.
Yes. And when you act out, later in life, you will see them also acting out.
Exactly.
So there should be that what? Mutual respect. Show them plenty of love. Plenty of love. That will be number 3. Show them plenty of love. You see, whenever I talk about love, what I mean is sacrifice. When I talk about love, I mean tolerance. When I talk about love, I mean forgiveness. When I talk about love, I am talking about that love that has no limit. Going all out for the person. Seeking for the progress, the advancement of the person. Wishing the person well. So show them plenty of love, even when they don't deserve it. You may say that, Counselor, you are still talking to parents. Yes, we are talking to parents. I'm sure we will talk to the children as well. Before I close from here, exercise patience with them. Be patient with them.
Patient.
Yes, patient. You need to be very patient. Don't just show them a lot of love, but be patient as well. Very, very important. You can develop a close bond with your stepchildren by practicing or putting few of these things into consideration.
Sure.
You understand? You can build a strong bond, a good relationship that in fact will be difficult for society and even families. You know, the last time I spoke about families who know too much, who say too much. You can, as a mother, as a stepmother, you can develop you can develop these things and have a very good relationship with these children. To extend that even when they are their father outside, as non-residential father or non-residential mother outside, is saying something to them, they can look into the person's face, the biological parent's face, and say, no, 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 no. My daddy you are talking about is not like that.
Sadly.
My mommy, and yes, they will tell you, my mommy, you are the mother, but they will refer to the one in the house, the one feeding them, the one paying their fees, the one showing them a lot of love, the one who is training their character. They refer to that person.
Yes,
my mom is not like that.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes. You see, after surviving a painful separation, divorce, or death of a spouse, it is important for now to sit and see how best you can grow a family with your child.
I think there are times, I don't know if because of the pain, is it that some people rush into another relationship, without thinking about these things that you're talking about, preparing to plan that family, or sometimes the pains that we had in the previous, after breaking off from that previous one, it makes us some way when we talk about planning or taking our time to.
Yeah, so senior, like I said, painful divorce, painful divorce, painful separation, painful separation, painful death, painful death. You need time to be healed.
Sadly.
You need time to heal yourself. You need time. Entering into a new relationship or starting a new family immediately will not be the best. You need time. Sometimes starting a new relationship immediately gives a wrong impression or wrong signal to the people around you. Was he or she keeping this relationship before? You understand?
Yeah.
But we are looking at that painful aspect, that emotional side of it. Give yourself time to be healed. Give yourself time to be restored before you start a new one. And as you give yourself time to be healed, you identify your mistakes, you identify what you did right, you identify what you couldn't have done, what you shouldn't have said, and all that. Rushing into a new relationship or starting a new family immediately, when those things that mar the first one begins to show up, then you begin to doubt the existence or the possibility of that relationship or that family. So you need to give yourself time to be healed. You need to have good reasons to enter
a new one.
Having mentioned this, there are a few questions you also have to ask yourself.
Okay.
You are accepting these children or this child into your new family. You ask yourself, can I really love this child or these children as my own. Because they need it. They need it from you. And you must give it. Don't give it to their parents alone, their mother or father alone. So you ask yourself, can I really love these children? And of course, sometimes, like we mentioned the other day, you may not have a child. You are starting a new family. Just when you start, you are a mother without
automatic
being
mother.
pregnant. Or you enter immediately as a father without having fathered before. So we are saying that, will I really be able to love? Then we ask again, how do I earn these children's respect? How do I earn their respect? Because we mentioned that some of the children have characters which may be very disrespecting. So, how do I earn their respect? We said that there should be a mutual
communication.
Respect.
Okay.
Yes. Apart from open communication, there should be mutual respect. So as you respect them and they disrespect you, now their mother, their biological mother, must insist that this is your father and he deserves your respect. This is your mother and she deserves your respect.
So more or less you give as a form of even training, you give the respect and automatically it has to bounce back
to you. You understand?
Yeah.
So how do I earn their respect? Respect them.
Sure.
You respect them. Respect the children.
So it's more of activating their good values.
Yes. They see more of what you do than hearing more of what you say. The children see more of what you do and they act more of what you do than what you say. You understand what I'm talking about? So how do I earn their respect? I will respect them and hopefully they'll respect me back. How do I earn their acceptance? Sometimes some of the children will not accept you as their parents.
It's possible.
Because they may have different expectations.
Yeah.
And if they come and they don't meet those expectations, like you are not a father, you are not their mother.
Yeah.
And that is enough to destroy the marriage. So we're saying that the success and the failure of the marriage partly depends on what? The children. Very, very important. So you need to earn their acceptance by reason of how you act, what you do to their father or mother. The more they see you love their parents, the more they will also what? Love and accept you. Oh, yes. So they try to compare their biological mother or father to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to, you need to match up or do better.
Mm-hmm.
So they can accept you. Or else they'll be in the house and deep down them, you are not. And that will bring about disrespect. And when the children disrespect you, you can't love them. You can't love them. You can't spend on them. Yes. It will even motivate you to go the extra mile for them. So, Abanimals must appreciate the fact. So before I come to them, the last question you should be asking yourself, how do I positively impact them? How do I positively impact them? You need to positively impact these children. And when they identify your positive impact in their lives, in fact, they will appreciate you the rest of their lives. So you need to have positive values. They should see you as someone who is seeking their welfare and not their downfall. They shouldn't see you as someone who is in the competition with them, but someone who wants to push them up. So you need to positively impact them. Morally, spiritually, emotionally, academically, you need to positively impact them. You see, to my to these children, they should appreciate the fact that if not this man or this woman in their mother or father's life, life will be difficult for their parents. You understand? Their mother cannot do it single-handedly. That is why they call for support. It's not just because of the love. People enter into remarried because they need someone to help them take care of 2 children, take care of 3 children. And you are 3, you are 2. You are sent into marriage. Make life easy for your mother in that marriage by respecting your father, your residential father. Make life easier for your father, so that your residential mother can, train you, can love you. Don't make life difficult for any of them. Make it a point to contribute to the success of the marriage, to contribute to the success of the family. It shouldn't be because of you. The previous marriage, which you have both parents break up or separated, and another one has started, then because of same you, why? What kind of life is that? So as for you, wherever you find yourself, you disengage people. No. It should be said because of you. Yes. A father should say that because of this child of my wife, because of our child, I was able to enjoy marriage. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's very, very important. Let us learn to appreciate our parents. It's not their fault to break away from your father or from your mother. You may not understand. You may not understand. You can't understand it. So sometimes respect their decision.
Sure.
They did not, first of all, enter into relationship with their enemy with the expectation that with time we will break up. And go and send you into another marriage. No, it's not their intention. So if you find yourself as Abanuma, it's not an evil thing. It's not wrong. It's not your fault. Your contribution is very, very important. Your love, your respect for the marriage and for your parents will be needed in order to build a strong family. Are you getting what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So, very, very important. Let us do well as parents who have agreed to enter into remarriage or into a blended family or step family. Let's do well to identify that whatever happened in the past is gone. You're starting a new one. You're starting with vim. You're starting with love. We're starting with understanding. The mistakes of the past will not be repeated. We'll make sure this marriage will work. Our children will do well. Whatever we have as individuals are ours. And we have to work hard to see to it that these children will not be divided as they grow. Very, very important. Okay, so what, Counselor, what if the children are already adults? Yes, if the children are already adults. That one too, as a mother or a father who wants to enter into a blended family. Now your 35 years old boy and let me say 25 years old girl with their younger sibling who, you know, these two firstborns probably are even ready to start a family on their own. And you have decided to also start a new family. They start giving birth, then you also start giving birth. When they will need you to come and do nanny work for them, they will need you to come and help, you know, your grandchildren. Then you're also into some competition with them. So you see, you need to look at it. Who you want to enter into that relationship with. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You are the man and you are 65 and you want to marry 35 and your firstborn is 35 or 36. You understand what I'm talking about? So you see that it can't, like, it will be difficult to blend. It's your decision.
One part we even find it difficult accepting the other.
Yes. So with all the points we have listed, look at it as we are entering into a new relationship or new marriage or into blended family. So you don't give trouble to your children. You don't give troubles to yourself and give troubles to whoever you are entering into that marriage with. Let's do it well. And I believe that we will do well.
Sure. All right. So let's do it well. And I believe we will do well. So this is it for today. Today has been a wonderful one. We've spoken to the children in the relationship or the marriage. We still on blended family system. So when you hear about the relationship or marriage, you get to know that we're still talking about the blended family system. All right. So, Counselor, this is where we end today's on. Do you want to say hi to anyone? Any final word? Any before we call it a day?
Yes. So I want to say hi to my big boss, Ben Cranty.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Anytime I hear from him, I'm encouraged, and I'm sure one of these days we'll meet.
Sure.
And then thanks to Awal.
Okay. Awal.
Yes, at my workplace.
Okay.
He's always motivating.
Okay.
And thanks to Auntie Sede.
Okay.
Where anytime I mention Sede here, you should know where I eat my beans. And then thanks to my personal boss, Justice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then the most one goes to my wife.
Very important.
Yes, I call her Oba.
Sure.
Yes, so thanks to our listeners and our viewers also. I appreciate all of you, all those who spend their data and try to stream live. Others also want me to send them the link, and indeed they watch. All those motivating me, all those saying kudos and all those comments. I enjoy them, and thank you very much. And Senior yourself, thanks for hosting me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. So this is it for today, but then I want to pick some few comments. We had this from who says, this is a great topic. Thank you. And also this one says, information is key. All right. And then it says, know what your children feed on. And then Havana says, God bless you for this topic. So God bless you too for all those who tune in today. We say God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget that tomorrow is a Saturday, and at 8 a.m. we bring you time in worship with our brother Ben Cranton. And so you want to make time and join us. Thank you. Same time next week, 7 p.m. time with the counselor. God bless you. Have a fruitful weekend.